Good morning, Packers fans. It's Aaron Nagler here with your Packers Daily Chat, coming to you live on the Cheesehead TV social channels. It's Tuesday, but it's really a Thursday because the Packers play Thursday, which would normally be a Sunday. Got it? Everybody got it? Very good. Yeah. I set the timer for 10 p.m. instead of 10 a.m. Sue me. Man, my work day starts at like 7 a.m. and ends at like midnight. So sometimes, yes, I slip a button and put it for PM instead of AM. But you're all here, and I will say it really speaks to a bit of a Packers Daily community that you're all here on time at 10 a.m., regardless of what the clock might say on the YouTube video. So I thank you for that. Thank you for being here despite myself. Oh boy, Robin, that's a great question. Do I think I will have the mustache Friday morning? The stash is in danger, y'all. The stash is in danger. There's no doubt about it. Good morning, Sandy. How are you? Pogs, what's up, man? Oz, I get to sleep. Yeah, I sleep for about 4, maybe if I'm lucky on a good day, 5, 6 hours. That's normal during football season. 7 a.m. in Cali. What's up, Isaiah? How you doing, man? Thanks for joining us. Justin has the best solution for the lack of Devontae. Run the ball. Hey, man, I'm with it, though I don't think they will. I think, they'll controlled environment. Rodgers loves to spread it out. Matt loves to spread it out. They're going to spread it out, and they're going to try and throw it all over the yard, and they're going to diversify their attack in a way because obviously they will most likely have to without Devontae. They've been pretty damn successful doing so. Whether that was against Dallas a couple years ago, whether it was against Atlanta last year, Devontae is out, and Matt and the boys get cooking in the offensive playbook. So I do think, yes, they should run the ball, but I'm not holding my breath. But it'll be interesting. I think this is obviously a game you have to lean on Aaron Jones. And Arizona knows that. And they will probably try to do everything they can to take him away. And guys are going to have to rise to the occasion, whether that is, getting Tunyon a little bit more involved, whether that's Lazard, whether it's A.J. Dillon. Other guys are going to have to step up this week big time. Tyler, thanks for the super chat. Taking my daughter to her first Packer game on Thursday. Amazing. Prepared. We have been watching, listening to Cheesehead TV, especially Packs What She Said. Can I get a Go Pack Go for Emma? Emma, Go Pack Go. And I love that you're listening to Packs What She Said. Perry and Maggie are the best in the business. If you only listen to one podcast, that's the one to listen to. But thank you. That's great. Tyler, I'm really honored that you're having Emma watch and listen to Cheesehead TV. I would caution against having her anywhere near us on game days during watch party. Things do get out of hand sometimes, but that's great, Tyler. I'm glad you're bringing Emma to the Cardinals game on Thursday. That is freaking awesome. And I hope you guys have the best time. That'll be awesome. Go Pack Go. What's up, man? Thanks for the super chat. I will not have the stash. It hurts to say, but the streak of winning without Devontae looks like it's going to end, but we'll see. Everyone said that going into Dallas. Oh, God, they can't win with Devontae's out. Remember, Cowboys were going to win by 30. And oh, my gosh, remember the game? That's the one that gave us the Aaron Jones bye-bye. Andy and I talked about this in Let's Talk Football yesterday, which is up on the YouTube channel, and you can check out after this chat. These are the best games because no one expects the Packers to win. Nobody. Now, are the odds long, steep, what have you? Yeah, sure. But as Han famously said, never tell me the odds. Man, I love these. I love these games. Chris, thanks for the super chat. Headed to the game from Fargo. It might be a good day for the tight ends and Amari. I would think so. And Amari Rodgers is a perfect example of a young guy who has not gotten a ton of looks, a ton of runs so far this year, who very well could be involved. Now, the trick here is the needle they have to thread here is the fact that they're on a short week and there's not a ton of opportunities to put in new stuff. We were talking to Nathaniel Hackett yesterday, and he said, a lot of times they'll take stuff left over from the game plan against the previous opponent if it fits and just utilize it on the next game because you've got so little time. They weren't even in the building yesterday due to COVID protocols. They'll have a walkthrough today, but not a full practice. They'll probably have another walkthrough on Wednesday before they leave. And that's it. So Amari, absolutely 1,000,000,000%. I hope he gets more involved, but it's not like they're going to be drawing up plays for him. It'll be stuff they've probably installed during the offseason and or in training camp. And the young man better be ready because they're going to need him 100%. Craig, thanks for the super chat. If we get red zone stops when Joe Barry has COVID, is there a way to keep him sick for about 3 months without injuring his health? They got red zone stops this last week, Craig. A bunch of them. Come on now. Who's calling defensive plays since Joe Barry is out? Daniel, most likely it'll be Gray, the defensive backs coach, Jerry Gray. But Matt would not kind of commit to that yesterday when asked. But that makes the most sense. He's been a coordinator twice, interviewed for this job, actually. And I would suspect that's where Matt would turn. But we'll see how it plays out. Maybe it's a collection of guys. They've done that before when people have had to miss. So remains to be seen. AJ, thanks for the super chat. Book it. Rodgers will have his best overall game this week and will spread the ball all around. Plentiful. Go Pack Go, Pappies. It will be very interesting. Now, the one issue there is that defense is no joke, man. That front is no joke. They're going to have to be on their A game, no doubt about it. I do suspect Aaron will want to spread it out. Will want to get it to a bunch of different people, keep the defense guessing, etc. But it's a lot easier said than done. But yeah, if this is a game where, the Sterling Sharp effect, when Favre was zeroed in on Sharp, that's why he set all those records. And then all of a sudden Sharp got hurt and Brett was forced to spread it around. The offense became much more problematic to defend. And I suspect if guys rise to the occasion, the same could be said of this 2021 Green Bay Packers team. We shall see. Tyler, thanks for the super chat. Loved how the D played last week. Do you think we see more Jalen this week to contain Murray? It's a possibility. They've been juggling a lot of guys inside there. My fear is that they try to utilize some tandem of Jalen and Oren Burks. But, yeah, I do think that's a possible use for Jalen in this game, whether it is a straight-up spy, whether it's just, blitzing the quarterback, etc. But, the offense will be mixing things up. They'll try and take advantage of what, has been put on tape, which isn't pretty at times from Jalen. So I do think his athleticism certainly is a boon when you're facing a quarterback like Murray. No doubt about it. Dustin, thanks for the super chat. Nags, I think Arizona may be looking past us. We do surprisingly well when down and out. And what if the date goes great and she loves the stash? Well, then she better pray the Cardinals lose. I mean, yeah, I don't think Arizona's looking past the Packers. It's Aaron Rodgers. It's national television. It's a perennial NFC powerhouse. They're getting up for this one. I mean, absolutely getting up for it. I don't see anybody looking past the Packers, period. Peter, thanks for the super chat. Lambeau crowd waiting to stand until 10 seconds left on the play clock on 3rd and 4th downs. Can we get allowed a bit earlier? I hear you, Peter. Hey, but they're getting up finally. So, baby steps. I hear you, though. Jared, go Pack Go. What's up, man? Accidental hero. Luke Skywalker had a short week. I don't even know what that means, but that's great. Eric, thanks for the super chat. Thank you for the help on Twitter, finding me a bar here in OC SoCal. It's been a lonely time for me as a transplant. Go Pack Go. Eric, oh my God, dude, no problem. And I'm telling you, just follow that SoCal Packerbacker Twitter account. And there are a billion Packers fans in that area. Like a billion. You lonely, man, just find a Packers bar, whichever one people tell you to go to on that thread, and you will find your people. I promise you that. But I hear you. I know that feeling, dude. I know that feeling of being away and like not knowing anybody, living in a new place by myself and not really having anyone to watch the game with, etc. Man, I have been there multiple times. So find your people. Trust me, they are there. Is it Mario? Thanks for the super chat. The Packers are still winning this game. Reminder, they are 6-0 without Adams. I think it's 5-0, but yes, they are undefeated without Adams under Matt LaFleur. Of course, none of that means anything Thursday night. But yes, they have been successful trying to make up for it. Marshall, thanks for the super chat. I saw somewhere that Adams can play if he has a negative result by tomorrow. It's a bit convoluted. Yes, he has to have 2 negative tests within a 48-hour span. The problem, of course, being if he comes back positive today and then negative Wednesday and Thursday, it's the case of getting him down there because they won't let him on the plane until he gets 2 negative tests. It's always possible that he has a false positive, from yesterday's test. But there is, yes, an outside chance. It is very, very remote that Adams might be able to show up. Joshua, thanks for the super chat. I'm all in on this year, but what are the odds we keep 12, pay 17, and trade Love? I know 12 is 38, but it seems like he could play at a high level for another 5 years, 3 more Super Bowls, 3 more Super Bowls? Can we get to 1 Super Bowl, please? You guys are great. I love you, Joshua. Could they? Sure. Absolutely. It is 100% possible. Do I think they're gonna? Nope. As Andrew Brandt said on Twitter, they're professional, they're cordial, they're coexisting. But this, my friends, it's the last dance, kids. It's the last dance. Dimbo Slice, thanks for the super chat. Bears beat so bad, cost a $600 ball game headline. The Bears are such a footnote to that game. It's kind of hilarious. It's great. Nags, it's go time. This feels like Rodgers hold my beer type game. This team has worked as a unit all year. I am a terribly pessimistic fan, but we are going to get this one. The haters. Bradley coming in hot here on Tuesday morning. I like it. I like your confidence, buddy. Tyler, thanks for the super chat. With all the technology the NFL has, how are coaches still unable to coach when in quarantine? Well, there's a very long list of whys. And we did see who was the Browns coach, kind of coach from his basement last, I think it was a playoff game or whatever. I mean, the competitive advantage or disadvantage is where the NFL is worried. I'm with you. I think they should be able to, but right now that is mostly not allowed. Go Pack Go. Thanks for the super chat. When I was there for the Lions game, no one got hyped for the defense. It was frustrating. I was standing and screaming, trying to get them involved. OMG. Welcome to Lambeau. Some crowds are better than others. Nuclear Family, thanks for the super chat. What do you think of Matt LaFleur versus Cliff? I remember Pack fans wanting to hire Cliff. You do? But the reason I have faith is because our coach. Is he underrated? Yes. Because anytime you bring up anything regarding Matt LaFleur's success, his record, his team, what have you, the immediate pushback from anybody, whether they're Packers fans, football fans, fucking, I don't know, potato farmers, it doesn't matter. The first thing out of their mouth is, well, it's so much easier because you got Aaron Rodgers. Well, it's funny how I was told Aaron Rodgers was in decline back in 2018 and no one wanted this job because Rodgers was a coach killer and uncoachable. Guess it takes a certain kind of coach to connect with this generational talent and bring his talent back to the fore. That's part of the job. So, yeah, Matt LaFleur is severely underrated because everyone thinks he was handed this great version of Aaron Rodgers when, in truth, he had to fix Aaron Rodgers. But no one will ever give him credit for that. Yes, he's 1,000,000,000% underrated. And as far as Matt versus Cliff, I mean, come on. Cliff got, Kyler Murray, and he got this rookie contract so they can go and do things like trade for Hopkins and sign J.J. Watt and collect all this talent, blah, blah, blah. He's got a ton of guys helping him out. Now, that said, it's his offense. They're scoring points, and they're playing really well defensively, and that does go under the ledger of wins and losses for the head coach. So you got to give him credit. No question about it. But between Matt LaFleur and Cliff Kingsbury, come on. That's Matt LaFleur every single day. CR, thanks for the super chat. Have fun at Applebee's tonight. What's funny is that she's picking the venue. It's downtown in the financial district. Let's just say we're in very different tax brackets, and I'm deathly afraid of where we're going to end up. But we shall see, CR. We shall see. Aaron, thanks for doing this. Do you think that the fact that Douglas and Campbell were on Arizona last year plays an advantage for Packers defense? Thank you. Ever so slightly. Not really, but you can bet that LaFleur and Rodgers and company will have asked them things regarding scheme, regarding personnel, what have you. The league is so different every single year. I mean, look at the Packers offense. It's a perfect example. Lots of stuff they were doing last year, they aren't even touching this year. Teams change, personnel changes, scheme, lots of things change from year to year. But there is zero doubt that, yes, they will have spoken to them about, the defense, what calls they like, what situational stuff they lean into, and things of that nature. They will certainly be pumping those guys for info. Corey, thanks for the super chat. It does seem like Razul Douglas is aggressive and around the ball a lot more than some of our past cornerback 3s and 4s. Solid pickup, right? Dude, I said that very first game he played. There's a lot to like there. Yes, he does, commit a penalty here and there. Sometimes he's out of position, but more often than not, even when he gives up a completion, that guy stays where he is. And that's really, if like you're talking about, if that's cornerback 3, 4, way down the depth chart, man, I am fine with that. Yeah, they're going to get balls thrown at them and completions are going to happen. What has killed the Packers for seemingly over a decade is allowing so much yak and things to rupture into big plays. If you can limit big plays, you can play for me. I'm fine with that. Just keep competing down in and down out, but don't give up cheap shit, which Douglas certainly does not. I'm with you on that observation there, Corey. No doubt. Dustin, thanks for the super chat. Imagine if a road fan were at Lambeau on game day. If the road fan were at Lambeau on game day. Dustin, this is like a riddle. The road fan. The road fan? The road fan. If you were like, your team was on the road against the Packers at Lambeau? I'm very confused by this statement. Mario, thanks for the super chat. Will we see MVS sighting on Thursday? Man, Matt continues to be very non-committal about that. So we could. You never know. It could pop up at any week now. We could see, that designation the day before the game. They have elevated MVS, taking him off IR, etc. Could happen at any point. But Matt certainly wasn't going to tip his hand yesterday. So we'll see. It's a possibility. What else we got? What else we got, people? I'm much more worried about our D on Thursday. Arizona's talent and mobile QB against our banged-up secondary. Yikes. That's why I think they'll be very conservative. They'll try and keep everything in front of them and make it earn it all the way down the field. Arizona has made a living with huge, big explosive plays. And limiting those is not going to be easy. And that's why I think we will see a very conservative game plan on defense. And it's going to be frustrating. They're going to move the ball, and they're going to score points. There's no doubt about it. Accidental, thanks for the super chat. Coach Ron used to say, men, they put their pants on the same way we do. Nags, she puts her pants on the same way you do. Cyrano fun. I hope she doesn't put her pants on the same way I do. Lord. Dave, thanks for the super chat. Thursday football is madness, but we watch it, and it's not the owner's bodies, so this will never change. Yeah, well, the players agreed to it. It's part of a collective bargaining agreement. They're getting paid. That pie grows. You saw what Amazon paid for the rights. Yeah, hell yeah, we watch it. You know what? I used to be all in on Thursday's so bad. Nah, give me Tuesday night football. Give me Wednesday night football. I'll take it all. I don't care. Just more football. That's all I want. More football. I'm all about it. Is MVS back real deal? No idea. We'll see. Unless something broke live here now while I was chatting with you guys, which I don't see. So Jones and Dillon just pound the ground game. Oh, Ryan, no way. Come on now. Have you watched this team? You know anything about Matt LaFleur and Aaron Rodgers? No way they button things up and just pound the football. No chance. No way they do that. Now they'll come out slinging for Jesus. Dustin, thanks for the super chat. Imagine if the Packers road fans were at Lambeau on Sundays. Our fans get loud on the road, and we could use those fans at home. Now you're making sense, buddy. Now I got it. Thanks so much. Rodgers is staying, Nags. Get that negativity the fuck out of here. A new chapter in the history of the Green Bay Packers is not a negative thing. See, you guys think in moments. You guys think in seconds. You guys think in terms of this week or the next. I'm thinking in terms of decades and generations and 100+ years of Packers football. It's all positive for me, baby. You can go be Aaron Rodgers fans if you need to. I love the Green Bay Packers. And if they determine, and that's the other thing, I'm not making the decision. I ride with whatever Brian pulls the trigger on. I'm for it, man. Let's go. It's the Packers. Now, I may criticize a select a signing or whatever, but at the end of the day, they're still the Packers. I'm going to root for them. They're my team. Man, I've been on this earth 48 years. I got way too much shit in my life to worry about for real than to worry about who's quarterback for the Green Bay Packers. Give me a break. Man, it's supposed to be entertainment, escapist entertainment. Escape from your life and your worries and your hatred and your fears and all that jazz and just enjoy the game, enjoy this team. And if they go on this great run this year and don't win a Super Bowl, which is very possible, and then they decide to move on from Aaron Rodgers, it's time for Jordan Love, and I'm on board. I got no problem with that. Now, you can wrap yourself in a negative cocoon if you want, but I ain't doing it. Sorry. I hope they win the Super Bowl a billion times over. And I hope they sign Aaron Rodgers to a monster contract extension. And I hope he wins 5 more rings with the Green Bay Packers. I don't think it's going to happen, but that would be great. I'd cheer for that. I'd also cheer for the decision to move on and start anew. Been butting their heads against the fucking NFC Championship game wall for a decade now. At some point, it's time to turn the page. And I'm fine if they do. I'm fine either way. Bottom line, I root for the Green Bay Packers. Welcome. All right, I think I missed a super chat here. Go, Pack, go. Thanks for the super chat. I'm going to be negative here. I think the vast majority of people don't want Jordan Love. I don't give a shit what the vast majority of people want. Funnily enough, a vast majority of people didn't want Aaron Rodgers either. And I'm not saying Jordan Love is going to be Aaron Rodgers, but it's fucking amazing to me how little many people learned from the transition from Favre to Rodgers. Seeing the same fucking attitudes, the same type of bullshit. That's all I got to say about that. All right, everybody, I'm going to have to get going. I can't thank you enough for hanging out, talking Packers each and every day, Monday through Friday, right here on Cheesehead TV. We'll be back with Packer Transplants live tomorrow night with a very, very special guest. So you'll want to tune in for that. In the meantime, please hit like on the video, subscribe to the channel, tell your friends and tell your family. Cheesehead TV, we are devoted to Green Bay Packers fans worldwide. Thanks a lot, everybody. Have a great day. Go, Pack, go.